Hey everyone, it's Casual Tuesday here at TTG office, and we wanted to talk about some numbers because everywhere you go, you see agents that say number one, number one, number one. I just got a little calendar in the mail, probably everyone in Stouffville got it, and it said like number one agent in York Region. So we just want to say that if you're interviewing agents and they're telling you these things, ask to see the numbers because they don't lie. I'm going to tell you about when we talk about across the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. There's about 70,000 agents that are registered. Of those, only like 48,000 are actually doing at least one transaction last year. Of those, about 15,000 are doing just one. So on and so forth, up to we have, only 113 agents are doing, over 50. And we only have 20 agents that are doing over 150. That's across the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board.
Where do we fall in?
We fall in the top 20, over 150 last year. Okay, so let's talk specifically Stouffville. Sonia, you've got the numbers there.
So I've gone ahead and highlighted where we sit number one. So number one here, so Vanessa was kind enough to put this together for us. So we have the community of Stouffville. So that just means like the main area of Stouffville. We also have the community of Ballantrae, also number one. We have all of Stouffville that will include Gormley, Rural Stouffville, Ballantrae, Stouffville Village, you name it, if it's Stouffville, number one. And not just by, a couple transactions, it's by a landslide. And even when you look at who's selling the most amount of real estate in York Region, it's us. So we are number one for listings. So when you look at this from a collaborative standpoint and how many agents we actually have, which is 14.
If you don't know, that's considered a smaller team.
And we should say
A lot of agents have like 100.
yeah,
Right.
Sonia and I.
Hundreds.
Yeah, but you and I don't take on any listings. Every listing is given to the agent. So really, like you said, it's 14.
So when you look at it also from the perspective of buyers, I think about experience and when you talk about how many agents there are out there, they're like, okay, well, there's so many, I'll just call someone else. It's like a doctor. Like, do you want the best performing doctor in that specific industry that they specialize in? Do you want someone who has been, again, focusing what they do on a personal level day in and day out representing you? This is your largest financial investment. You have to take this seriously the same way that we do. So when we call ourselves realtors, we really are realtors, and we're realtors that work for you.
It's all that we do.
That's
So
it.
I can't tell you how many times I've called another realtor to, talk about an offer or a listing or something like that, and they text me and they're like, I'm at work, can I call you back?
Or they don't call you.
And I'm like, me too, I'm at work, but they're at their
on
day
holidays.
job.
They're on holidays, and they don't get back for another week, and good luck.
Anyways, we're great, everyone else.
No, but
Take that part out.
No, keep that in, Ben. In summary, we're number one.
well, ask to see the documents. Ask
Okay,
to see
yeah.
the stuff.
Okay, so to sum it all up, basically, if someone's telling you they're number one, and this includes us, ask to see the data, ask to see how they're number one. Because anybody can say they're number one if you're like, oh, I'm number one for my specific office that only has 5 agents in them, and 3 of them are retired. So just ask why they're number one. My mom thinks I'm number one.
My dad thinks I'm number one.
Yeah, not your mom?
Hi, my mom.
I'm her number one.
Okay. And that's it. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. Who you hire matters. Call us first.
That's a great one.
You're gonna have